For all you monster hunters who can't help but get a boner while you monster hunt. This one is drawn and written by Italian. How to make out with those jaguars. Jaguars are wonderful kissing partners. Their slippery tongue feels lukewarm and very slimy. Jaguar saliva tastes very sweet with a sour hint, and it's a pleasure feeling it sliding down your throat. They also love to lick all over your face, so it can get a bit messy, but I promise that you won't want them to stop. How to kiss your Nagakuga. Nagakuga is a stealth predator. They creep through the thick underbrush, always approaching their target from behind. Be they partner or prey, seeking the monster's desire is therefore fraught with risk. Should the crunch of leaves and branches echo from behind, one has found you, and the beast will swiftly determine your erotic fate. If you're not snapped up and gobbled down like the sack of meat you are, consider yourself lucky. The Nagakuga will stomp closer, stopping once their snoot presses against your neck, and their rumbling breath douses your face in steam. Only then can you turn around. You'll have a second glance of your new lover before they pounce and cram their tongue straight down your throat. The Nagakuga won't stop until he's satisfied. You're his prey, after all. He caught you. You belong to him and his big, throbbing, veiny, engorged member. How to kiss your Kulve Tarath. Despite the glittering magnificence of her body, Kulve Tarath's mouth is soft and honey-scented, a stark contrast to the solid gold of her scales. She is incredibly gentle and sensitive, often nuzzling her snoot into her partner's cheek mid-kiss. During the kiss, the surrounding gold may flake and stick into your skin. Try not to wash it off. The glimmer of your cheeks will help the loving monster watch over you, even from miles away. It's a dangerous world out there to go alone, so you might want to take this. And Kulve finds serenity and joy in keeping her partner safe. Well, if you'd rather jerk off the Monster Hunter instead of playing Monster Hunter, this is a guide written and drawn by Italian. How to kiss your Raytheon. Raytheons are beautiful and gentle monsters that care deeply for their partners. Be warned, however, she expects to be treated for what she is, a queen. Although quite unbecoming of her royal title, she is rather ravenous when it comes to her womanly needs. And whenever her royal highness demands your service, it would be remiss to refuse, lest you desire an audience with her venomous talons. Of course, it always starts with a kiss. It was only a kiss. Let her explore the depths of your mouth. With her long and gentle tongue, feel the heat of her breath, ever rising as the fire in her belly builds alongside her excitement. Lose yourself in the glow of her amber eyes, while she loses herself in the tightness of your body. Be sure to pace yourself, for she is a needy royal, and her cravings won't be satiated from a mere kiss. She decrees you return a long and eager kiss of your own, but in a different spot, a no-no spot, very sensitive spot above the base of her tail, between her trembling haunches. Her pussy, we're talking about her vagina here, her baloney walls. A queen demands the utmost servitude from her subjects, after all. Don't disappoint her. Written and drawn by Italian. How to kiss your Tobikadachi.
Tobikadachi. I said a Tobikadachi. It's the Tobikadachi.
If you walk through the forest, it can happen that a Tobikadachi jumps from a tree only to pounce at the right moment and lay you on the ground. Surprise kisses are inevitable because it's a natural instinct for them to ambush their prey from above.
Their electric nature is actually a form of static electric, which they get from brushing against nearby objects, so I would expect a kiss from them to start to tingle more as time wore on, as well as the initial electric jolt from their tongue. Oh my, mamma mia. Their drool is very slimy and their tongue feels a bit tickling because of small electric discharges that just course through their entire body. They are excellent climbers with their hooked claws and powerful limbs, so I would say that they would not be letting their partners go anytime soon. And attempts to escape their clutches would be very difficult indeed. Oh, their nature is reclusive, which means they would be shy, making the act difficult to achieve, but they are also sly creatures. So if they want to, they will probably find a way. As an additional note for them, their membrane would not only make it more difficult to escape, but would make for a pleasant blanket, like a warm embrace from mama. Oh my.
If you see a monster and your body's response is that you get wet rather than have a driving desire to kill it, well, this guide is for you, written and drawn by Talion. How to make out with a Zin Ogre. Zin Ogre, the god of thunder, is not a monster to be trifled with. Deeply territorial, the beast catches any scent that intrudes upon his territory. But should he find your musk agreeable, you may become prey for a different sort of hunt. A hunt that ends with you learning just how much Zin Ogre tongue could fit down your throat. Depending on how elated the beast is from this so-called hunt of your ass, the experience can be quite shocking. Static sparks from his innards, energizing his abundant drool with an electrifying tingle. Make sure you're gripping something comfortable, for once Zin Ogre locks his mouth with yours, you may find your fingers clenching tighter with each zap, unable to loosen. You'll be utterly vulnerable, shocked, trembling as every little jolt shoots up your limbs and rouses your crotch. Don't worry, he'll eventually relent, some 30 minutes later. Until then, all he can do is brace for the knot. Be warned, all that surging electricity will no doubt coax a few hands-free orgasms. Hope you brought a change of breeches. If you're lucky enough for the Zin Ogre to notice, he might lower his head and grant you the privilege of painting his black nose white. Just be sure to lick his snoot clean. Zin Ogre loves to snowball.
How to kiss your Mitsutsune. Gliding through petal-draped streams under the silver glow of the full moon, Mitsutsune is a graceful romantic. With spry curls and leaps, these monsters silently close the distance. They infatuate prey with their beauty before lunging for the kill. Or a kiss. Let's hope it's just a kiss. Only a kiss. Their soapy slobber blends floral notes of cherry blossoms with plum-like sweetness. Be warned, though these foamy wyverns pride themselves on cleanliness, with slender tongues and innards, they'll scrub every inch of you, inside and out, especially those sensitive regions, as the slightest hint of musk offends their refined palate. Don't expect to part from their embrace until you're lathered in a thick coat of bubbles.
Fucking bubbles!
Before we get into the ways of pleasuring the Tigrex, you must know how to seduce a Tigrex. So this is how to make out with one, you silly monster. This mighty brute wyvern is heavy in all the right ways. Be warned, a Tigrex is a curious monster that enjoys testing his and your limits. A Tigrex's tongue feels like a huge flexible muscle inside your throat because its drool has a very slimy consistency. Unlike my dick, it can double as a natural lubricant. That will make it feel even better when it slides into your throat. I promise you'll love the taste of it, but let's not get distracted onto our main goal, and that is the giant hidden member between its legs. How to suck your Tigrex. Step 1. On account of his brute nature, Tigrex is prone to bouts of excitement and aggression. It's essential to start slow and gentle. Help calm your partner down by stroking his underside, paying particular attention to his pelvic bone or boot. If your Tigrex has been walking all day, you know he's built up a big, sweaty, husky-like musk. Be sure to knead your fingers over his bulging, hunching muscles. Squeeze out any stiffness and give him a good massage to start. Step 2. Once Tigrix has stopped snarling and being mean and stuff, it's safe to bring him to arousal. Circle your fingers around his genital slit, alternating the pressure and direction of your stroke, and keep going while heat and humidity build around his slit, alongside his potent musk. This may cause lightheadedness and excessive sweating yourself, but try to stay focused. Don't let any sudden growls or humps to your face deter you. Step 3. Once steam starts leaking from Tigrix's genital slit, it's safe to proceed with more intimate interactions. Ought to coax out your partner's cock. Examples of such interactions include smooching out the outer curve of his slit. Tigrix's hide is both sensitive yet incredibly resistant, so don't hesitate from nibbling his folds should the urge strike you. Striking into his slit, a hand or an arm, or both arms. The flesh within is extremely sensitive, so be sure to grope and squeeze at his walls. Feeling adventurous? Pumping your arm in and out will leave Tigrix trembling. Be sure his legs don't buckle or you may have more than an arm slipping into his slit. Stretching apart his entrance, if you got the strength for it. Be warned, with his slit spread, nothing can stop the flow of cum dripping from all over your body. From head, shoulders, knees, and toes, squeezing your head inside his slit. Be warned, Tigrix commands incredible muscle control. An overexcited monster may clench down to keep your head locked inside its sweltering innards, or worse, pull you in deeper, much deeper. If your feet leave the ground, it's already too late. Step 4. Tigrix has a prehensile member, so take it in any position you like. It's like a pipe cleaner. You can make it into any shape. We recommend doing so lying on your back to keep yourself braced, as Tigrix thrusts with monstrous force. Remember to stay calm. Huff at the air to guide his veiny, engorged sin sword towards the heat of your mouth. Let its leaking tip slide between your luscious lips, and congratulations, your work here is done, monster fucker. All that's left to do is lie back, relax, and let the Tigrix breathe you like the fuck toy you are. Hopefully you know how to breathe through your ass. If you found yourself growing up hanging out with Pokemon more than peoples, then this guide is for you. Drawn and written by Italian. How to Kiss Your Seviper, a large snake and deadly predator that even the strongest of Pokemon fear. There are not many trainers capable of training such a ferocious beast, even less brave enough to get close to it. If a Seviper takes a liking to you, the only challenge would be to not fear its sharp fangs and thick, meaty coils. Prepare yourself for the tight hug it'll wrap you up in, and grin at the wonderful slick tongue that will tickle and coat your face. Sit back, relax, let it take control, just enjoy the moment. It's not an experience that can be had by many, so make sure to indulge yourself as well. Trying to resist it might have him starting to reconsider you as prey, so trust me from experience. If this beast is easily able to gulp and gut an entire human adult without much of a problem, rejecting its kiss could land its massive fangs into undesirable places. Or desirable, depends what you're into. If it's a shiny variant, you say, prepare to be treated to a gut that is a lot more blue. So be sure to be cautious with this particular Pokemon Pokéfile, or don't. All up to you. How to make out with a goddamn dragon sheath. Why would you ever want to make out with a giant ass sheath? That beats me, but here's a guide for it. Dragons like crimson love when you give attention to their best parts. Parts like their sheath. Sheaths are extremely sensitive, so keep that in mind when you nuzzle your face into its tight entrance. For the best results, try to squeeze deep enough for the sheath to wrap around your neck, and then stroke his cock with your tongue. If you can't reach it, don't worry. It'll throb closer to your face soon enough. Pro tip: massage the thick hide of its sheath from the outside with your hands while licking the inside. He loves that. If you can keep up the effort, his emerging cock tip will reward you with a few globs of precious semen. But if you keep going after that, his hardening sin sword might force your head out of its sheath.
before it squeezes out after you. What do you do then? Well, that's for another guide when it goes into your asshole and out your neck. How to kiss your Shane Helly, as if Shane Hellies were something you want to make out with in the Halo universe. You may not know, but Shane Hellies have tongues. They're much longer than you would expect. Most of the time, they hide it inside the back of their throat, because it's one of their more sensitive spots. You might say they like to deep throat, as in shoving their tongue deep into your throat. So when such an alien shoves it deep into your throat, that means you've earned their trust. Their saliva is as alien as they are. Their taste is unlike anything on Earth, but its addicting flavor will keep you coming back for more, and more, and more. Hey there, Smooth Skin. So you're in the wasteland and you find yourself romanticizing about deathclaws. Well, deathclaws are considered ferocious beasts by many, yet as deadly as they are, they have a rarely seen capacity of incredible gentleness. So as long as one recognizes your desire to become closer to them, much closer, illegally closer, expect them to return your advance the only way they know how, by jamming their thick tongue into your mouth. Unlike their tough hide, their tongue is smooth and soft, not to mention soaked in slobber, perfect for wiggling even deeper down your throat. Relax, Smooth Skin. Let them cradle you in their muscle arms and hold you tight against their powerful, hulking chest. Enjoy their warmth, protectiveness, and their possessiveness. They won't let you go. Give in. Welcome their tongue by sucking its long, squirming length. Slurp down its rich, tasting drool as it laps away in the depths of your throat. Sickening little Smooth Skin you are. For all you people out there who thought Jurassic Park should have been about dinosaurs humping people more than eating them, well, this one's for you. How to kiss your blue, or blue raptor, or blue as in from Jurassic Park. It seems you've gained the trust of this wonderful velociraptor. Blue loves to explore your deepest desires, and her tongue often plays a role in them. While it's inside your throat, she's able to sense what you desire more than anything else. Don't underestimate her intelligence, for she's a clever girl, and she knows your needs better than anyone else. So just relax, let her take charge. She'll fulfill every last one before the night is done. I hope you like the taste of eggs. For all you people out there who thought the Anaconda movies were a porno, well, here's how to make out with one. You've been captured by the mighty Anaconda, king of the jungle. Don't fret, you can't escape even if you wanted to. Just relax and let its huge body wrap around you. Enjoy its tight hug while its forked tongue forces its way down your throat. The more you struggle, the tighter it will get. Take that as a warning, or an invitation. An anaconda's tongue's forked shape and slimy nature makes it tickle the back of your throat. This snake kisses deeply, but whether that's because it's being romantic or simply losing itself in its appetite, you'll just have to wait and see for yourself. Or don't, as you slide down its belly after all your bones and oxygen are just squeezed out of you.
I'm a Weasel. Subscribe to this channel for more. Check out the Crafty Arts channel for human things with Crafty Andy. Pause off for gaming things with me, Squigs. Buy things from our store. Patreon for discounts, early videos, and art. That's it. Now get the hell out of here.